Father's Day to all the fathers out there, including my dad. Happy Father's Day, Dad. And let's go ahead and turn now to father of four, Sean Quinn, to get a look at this week's weather. Hi, Sean.
Hi there, Kelsey, and thank you very much for that. The onshore flow is kicking into gear. It's a very quiet night as we look at Stearns Wharf, of course, in Santa Barbara. Cloud cover is a little spotty in the south coast of Santa Barbara, but as you head a little farther north, we are getting reports of clouds showing up in and around those areas around Lompoc, and of course back down into areas of Oxnard. The fog will start creeping up mainly from the south up around Point Magoo, but you'll notice that as well. Temperatures widespread, upper 50s to lower 60s. A few areas like San Ynez dropping back into the mid 50s. And we're watching the winds, of course. This time of year, the winds tend to come onshore, which means from the ocean to the land. They're very calm right now. The arrow's showing everybody pretty much just getting that ocean influence. And as the winds sort of settle in and they're very calm, as I just mentioned, look at the humidity values. Already getting really juiced up out there. A lot of moisture in the air. And as you watch your temperature drop, as I just showed you as well, and you get down to those lower 50s or even mid 50s, you start seeing the clouds start to pop up in the atmosphere. That's all because the atmosphere can no longer hold all that moisture. The reason we're seeing that strong onshore flow is real simple. A big area of low pressure located just to the west of Oregon and Washington has been more or less parked out there for the last several days. Little bands of energy will run at us, but in between that, let's say the next couple of days, the fog is expected to really settle in and thicken up, and that's why we possibly could see a little bit of spotty drizzle here and there. It's not a real widespread threat, but there is a chance that maybe just a little bit of wetness on the streets for the morning hours is possible. In fact, on our fog tracker, we even do get a little bit of that showing up. The radar actually kicking into gear right there. Normally, this just picks up the fog or the very low clouds, but it looks like maybe just a chance by tomorrow morning. You'll notice the cloud cover is pretty thick across most areas of the Central Coast, a little bit less as you get into the South Coast and a little more as you head into Ventura. Mainly it's because Santa Barbara does have that shape to the coastline that you get a little bit of a protection. We're facing a little more south right there. We do try to clear things out by the afternoon or so, but then that fog comes roaring back again by tomorrow night. As you can see right there, we'll expect to see the Central Coast well under clouds again as we head into Monday night. Now overnight tonight, mid 50s, few 60s and 70s tomorrow for the coastal areas, but a lot of areas will definitely be below normal for this time of year. We should be closer to 70 for a lot of our beach communities, or at least the upper 60s, but it looks like some areas, like at Morro Bay, could be very chilly and kind of stuck in the high 50s. And the overnight low not that far off of that, which is kind of interesting. You'll notice I have some mid 50s, upper 50s, giving way to 60s and 70s in and around the Oxnard Plain. Surf is a little non-existent out there. There was a little boost today out of the northwest with a wind swell and some small southern hemisphere energy mixing in as well. And there's a quick look at your forecast. 70s for Santa Barbara, but then mid to upper 70s as we head toward next weekend. And that's going to be the theme for all of our areas, beach communities especially, a little cooler than normal. And then we're expecting there's about a 75% chance that we'll start to warm things up by next week, and there's also a slight chance that we might actually stay on the cool side, but we'll go ahead with the warmth, bringing it up back to near normal, if not slightly above normal, again as we head toward next weekend. So overall, a very June-like forecast as we're solidly in the middle of June. Officially today, right? 15th? So there you go.
Yeah, but nice weather all week long. Can't complain. Mid-70s, somewhere around there. Did you have a good Father's Day, Sean?
Thank you very much. Yes, I did.
Great.
Played on the beach. Had a
so
good time.
Good to hear. The weekend box office totals are in